Alright, well, welcome to week 1. So, quickly, just before we get into the match, I'm just going to do a quick team builder, and then we can just hop straight into it. I will put like a timestamp if you want to just jump straight to the match. Alrighty, so before we get into my team, we'll kind of just have a quick look at the opponent's team. So, Jack, he's got a bit of a rain team, a bit of a rain core going, which should be pretty interesting to go against. Maybe a bit of a battle of the weathers. So, let's just have a look. First of all, we got Archaladon. This thing is pretty much the core of his team. Most of his team is built around supporting Archaladon, so prepping for this week I did quite a lot of prep to kind of be able to deal with Archaladon no matter the set. So if I had to guess what he was bringing, I would think maybe like an Assault Vest set, 4 attacks with stamina, and yeah, I think just Electro Shot is going to be super strong in this match, so kind of bought some tech to try and deal with it, so we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, next up we got the Pelipper, the big supporter for the Archaladon. With the rain, helping get those electro shots off, getting his +1 special attack instantly on Archaladon, and firing off an electric attack. Pretty scary. Also has some good utility, gets a wide guard, gets Weather Ball to do some big water damage, Hurricane as well, and some Tailwind. So, as you'll see in my team, I've kind of prepped a lot for these first two. I think these two are definitely coming, so kind of tailored my this week's kind of picks around dealing with these two, because I feel like once I deal with these two, then it should be sweet. Alrighty, next one, Palmot. Now, this one was actually picked up this week after the draft. We had a bit of a grace period because, you know, it's our first time drafting, so we had a bit of a grace period to change up our teams a little bit, and this was originally a Flamigo, and it's definitely changed up my game plan because, in all honesty, Palmot is a lot more threatening, right? With the Volt Absorb, is a great switching with Pelipper, also gets access to Fake Out, Double Shock, and Close Combat is crazy coverage. Can Volt Switch around, can Revival Blessing, so even if I do deal with Pelipper or Archaladon, they're not completely out of the match, so definitely got to keep that in mind if I see Palmot in Team Preview. Alright, right on. Now, this thing is an absolute beast, right? You get the Lightning Rod, so you can actually sit next to Pelipper and not have to switch it in to take those electric types, so pretty good with that. Great stats with an Eviolite, especially on that defense. Can be really hard to knock out on that side, but having two 4x weaknesses is definitely something that I'll try and play into this week. So, in all honesty, I think Rhydon is going to be more scary as a support mon for this week, as you'll see later on with one of the other picks. So, got to keep that in mind of all the other things it can do than just be a bulky attacker. And speaking of supportive pieces, we've got the supportive piece of this team, and that's Sinister. With Hospitality, this thing can just heal like no tomorrow, right? It's got Strength Sap as well to neuter some of my physical attackers and gain some health back. Hospitality on switch-in is just so strong, especially if I'm trying to chip away at an Assault Vest stamina boosted Archaladon. It gets Rage Powder as well, so I've got some tech this week that will hopefully help me get around the Rage Powder and hopefully remove Sinister as fast as possible, because if this thing sticks around, it gets crazy good value. Alright, and with Sinister being a Trick Room supporter, now we have a different kind of supporter being Riolu with that cheeky little Prankster. If I had to guess if Riolu was coming, what kind of set it would run, I'm guessing like a coaching set, right? You could be coaching on Rhydon, or as you can see at the top here, you could be coaching on like a Snorlax or a Colossal, something like that. I'm not quite sure if this comes into my team. I think it could, but I haven't like really stressed about Riolu. There's a lot of other things to worry about on this team, so kind of put Riolu to the wayside, but we'll see if it comes. Alright, next one, we've got the big boy Snorlax. Now, this one's threatening, right? This thing gets a whole lot of setup. It could be side coaching next to Riolu, it could be Belly Drum for itself, it could be Curse for itself, it could be Amnesia, it could be a Rest Sleep Talk set. Like there's so many things that Snorlax can do. It works really well in Trick Room, right, with that, 30 base speed, so I'm kind of worried about this. I've done some pretty heavy prep to kind of deal with Snorlax, so, hopefully it comes, because I've kind of dealt with it in the team builder. Alright, next up we got the Colossal. Now this one is an interesting one, because obviously there's the Rain Core up top. We haven't really seen much of the Rain, right? You have some good synergy with like Sinister, removing that fire weakness, and obviously Archaladon, but besides that we haven't really seen much. And then we got the Colossal, right? Colossal has the ability Steam Engine, And what Steam Engine does is, if you're hit by a water move, your speed just gets fully maxed out, plus 6 speed. So, when you're kind of looking at his team, he only has a couple Surf Mons. He has Pelipper, he has Rhydon, which is why I think Rhydon would be a good supportive bulky mon this week. And he's got Clawitzer, right? So he'd either have to Tera, if he's got one of his big special attacking water types, which would probably be in the rain, to side Surf, or it would be Rhydon, right? And I still think he would want a Tera, because I don't think he wants to really take that. So he could also just be like a side coaching set, because he's got really nice natural defense, and the special attack and attack are the same, so you could use either one. But I don't know, if I see Colossal in Team Preview, I'll be very interested to see kind of who it's paired up with. Is it going for more of a Trick Room route? Is it going for more of the plus 6 speed? Yeah, very interested into seeing if this one comes this week. Alright, this is honestly probably one of my favourite ones of the draft for Jack here. We've got Alolan Muck. Now, Alolan Muck is great, right? It can be a really disruptive mon with Poison Touch and like knockoff, removing items, spreading poison around. All its abilities is great, right? You can also run like one of the 30% berries, because you proc it a little bit earlier with Gluttony. And then Power of Alchemy as well could be really strong, right? Like you can get Power of Alchemy next to like Prankster or Stamina or Drizzle, like Steam Engine. It's honestly quite good with his team, and I really like this pick. Do I think it comes this week? I don't really know. I think that it's got quite a decent matchup into my team. But if he is bringing this, then I think that he would be leaning more towards the Trick Room route. So, not too sure. Guess we'll find out soon. Alrighty, and then our last pick here is going to be Clawitzer. Now, Clawitzer was another mon that got swapped out in the grace period that we had. And I think this is honestly such a great pickup because, again, like, same kind of speed tier as Pelipper. It can be in Trick Room, or it can be in Tailwind. It can be Choice Scarf. And it's got a really respectable special attack stat. And using Mega Launcher, it just has really solid, consistent moves that it can use. Like, it's not relying on inaccurate moves. All their moves are 100% accurate and are super strong with the Mega Launcher. So, especially in the rain and if it has a Water Tera, right? I think that Clawitzer is quite good. Not sure if it comes into my team, but definitely has a pretty decent matchup. Alright, so now that we kind of know what the whole team looks like, just going to go into some quick predictions on what I think will come and what I think will stay on the bench. So, I think either these two are 100% coming, in my opinion, right? I think that they have a really good matchup into my team. I think that they're kind of the core of his team. So, I am expecting these two to come. Teras on these, I'm expecting probably a Water Tera and a Ground Tera. They're kind of the two Teras that I'm expecting there. I'm expecting an Assault Vest set, and I'm probably expecting like a Sash, maybe on this, depending if Pawmot comes. So, I think Pawmot or Rhydon will come. And I think this slot obviously is here to protect the Pelipper. But then that'll also tell me if it's Pawmot, then I think it's going to be a Tailwind kind of Pelipper team. Because you can Fake Out and Tailwind. You can revive Arch, which would probably be your main attacker here if you're going for Tailwind. Whereas if you're going for more of a Trick Room route, I think you'd be Rhydon. Rhydon obviously has Lightning Rod, which is a better ability to sit next to Pelipper. It also has the potential of coaching, which would work in Trick Room quite well. And so I think if one of these two, I think one of these two are coming. I think Sinister comes no matter what though, because Sinister with just his Rage Powder is really strong, and Hospitality obviously. It is his Trick Room on. So if I see this and I see Rhydon and then a Snorlax, I'm expecting Trick Room. Then Riolu, I think Riolu has a decent chance of coming, but I don't think he brings Riolu if he has Pawmot though, because I think that it kind of becomes redundant. I don't really think that you would run that. I could see it, but in my opinion, I don't think that would be the one that comes. And then Snorlax, I think Snorlax comes no matter what, just because of its pressure that it puts on, especially if it's a curse set or if Riolu is here with coaching. Colossal, I don't know about Colossal, right? If Rhydon comes, it obviously has the side surf, and then you could go for that. But then it can also sit in Trick Room, right? So, if I had to guess for a sixth to come, I would say 1, 2, let's go 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say. And then there's a Trick Room route, but then you can also do a coaching route, and then you could have a fast Tailwind route with Fake Out support. So, alright, with that in mind, let's jump over to my team and see what we got coming this week. Alrighty, so this week, the Aussie Heatwaves, we're breaking out the mascot as our first Pokemon for this team this week. Rocking the Heatwave too. Had to do it, especially for week 1. So, I wanted to go with Ape here because Ape has quite a good matchup, honestly. Especially with what I think the leads will be. I think that he'll either lead into a Sinister Pawmot, either for Trick Room setup, or it would be Sinister with Pelipper for a Tailwind setup. So, the kind of what I've thought of this week is, I'm pretty sure this week I'm leading Illumise and Infernape, and I'm going to try and just blow up the Sinister, because if I can do that, then that's perfect. But if he leads Archaludon, then I'm going to be trying to kill the Archaludon, because we're rocking Grass Tera this week with Heatwave, Aura Sphere, Grass Knot, and Protect. Max special attack, pretty much max speed, and then a modest nature with a little bit of HP at the end there. So, pretty much the game plan is we'll either Heatwave if I see Sinister on the board, unless it's next to Archaludon. And if it's next to Archaludon, then what I'm doing is I'm doing a little Fake Tears into an Aura Sphere. So, with my calcs that I've done this week, he pretty much has to run max HP, max special defense with an Assault Vest to live an Aura Sphere plus Fake Tears. And you might be wondering, how am I getting around Sinister because it's got Rage Powder? Like, it'll just get redirected, I'll do no damage because it's Ghost type. Well, that's where our Tera comes in. So Grass Tera will let me completely ignore the Rage Powder, so I can just focus on Archaludon. Plus, we have the Safety Goggles here, which does the same thing. It means I'm not affected by Powder moves, and Rage Powder is a Powder move. So, I can Fake Tears onto the Archaludon, even if he Rage Powders, then I can go for an Aura Sphere and get a cheeky knockout, or I can find out, I can pretty much see its exact spread, right? I can see how bulky it is, if it's running the Assault Vest, and all things like that. Another thing that's good this week is, in that lead, I can either Sunny Day if I'm sitting in front of Pelipper, or I can Tailwind if I'm with one of my slower mons to then outpace them. Now, originally I wasn't running Tailwind this week, but then with the addition of Pawmot, that extra speed, because Pawmot's 105 speed, and then his fastest mod before that switch was 90, right? So I was kind of pacing my team around 90 speed. With that swap, had to run Tailwind instead. I was just running Struggle Bug, just in case a Taunt came out. But looking at his team, I think he'd want to try and fake me out over Taunt, personally. So, next mon. This one I'm super, super excited about. Like I was saying before, I had a lot of worries about Snorlax setting up, Riolu setting up on the side, and Archaludon setting up. So, I came up with this really cool Salamence set. It's actually a mixed Salamence with Draco Meteor, Dual Wingbeat, Brick Break, and Protect, with the Fighting Tera and Mirror Herb. So, when I was kind of prepping, I was trying to figure out ways that I could kind of disrupt the setup, right? I could have run Haze on my Empoleon, but I feel like Empoleon had a decent matchup, but I felt like my team then became a bit too passive, right? I didn't have enough offense. So instead of trying to stop the setup, I say, let's set up together, right? So if I'm sitting in front of a Snorlax, I can any belly drums, I just copy all of that, and then I am +6 attack, and then I wreak havoc on his team with this spread of attacks, right? So then the thought process is also I can sit in front of Archaludon. So if Archaludon goes for an Electro Shot, I get the +1 special attack as well, and then with a Draco, depending on his spread, definitely a Brick Break into a Draco KOs any kind of Archaludon no matter what, right? I don't even need the Tera. The Tera is just there in case I get like a +1 attack, and if it's a fresh Archaludon with no stamina up boost, with max HP, I do KO with a Fighting Tera. So, as you can see, like these first three I've kind of got as a complete kind of counter to the Archaludon. And that doesn't stop there, because we've also got Electivire, because the Moto Drive and the Follow Me, I can stop the Electro shots, have knockoff to disrupt any kind of like items that might be really like disruptive, like maybe a Damp Rock, like a Life Orb or something, or some leftovers on a Pokemon. It's also really good into Sinistcha. I was originally running Bulldoze, which paired well with Malamar at the end there, but ended up kind of looking at it and going, I really have nothing for Sinistcha, unless it Teras into like a Water type or Steel type or something like that. So knockoff kind of puts on that bit of that pressure. I've got a decent amount of speed here. The speed is for an Archaludon, like a speedy Archaludon, and this thing is kind of designed to sit in front of Archaludon as well. So yeah, I've got, if Archaludon leads, I've got a lead for it. If Archaludon's in the back, I've got something for it. This is also just really good into like the majority of his team can let me follow me. He can't really get around it unless he has Stalwart on Archaludon, and if he does have that and just like Draco's my Salamence, you know, fair play. Then we've also got our little Comfey here. So Comfey is a bit more of a standard set, just max HP, max special attack, and modest. I don't need any speed on this thing this week with Triage, because I have 3 plus priority moves, and then I have Trick Room, which obviously goes last no matter what. The Trick Room is here more so to reverse it than to actually play in it for myself, right? I am kind of worried about Sinistcha being next to like a Snorlax with Rhydon and Colossal in the back, right? I think that's kind of scary. I do have the Giga Drain with the Grass Tera. This is also another potential lead with Sinistcha. If it's next to like Rhydon or something like that, I can just KO it. I've got the Big Root there. I wasn't really too sure on the item. I already had Life Orb used up. I didn't want to use Specs. I could have run the Fairy Feather, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. But I also wanted to have a bit more sustain. So ended up going with the Big Root here. It will come into play if I'm getting like a lot of double ups, because I'll get doubled up, I'll be low, and I can heal like a lot back, right? I get 0.1, 0.3 extra, and then I'm doing like 70% draining and 50% draining. So I'm getting like a lot of health back, right? So this thing can be really disruptive. We've also got Floral Healing here. If Iris, our Salamence, gets some stat boost, then I can heal it up a little bit. Also works well with Electivire, because it's still a bulky attacker at the end of the day. We can heal it up, but also the main healing is going to be on our Malamar. So Malamar, it's got enough speed to outspeed a Pelipper, and then it's just got a bit of bulk thrown in there, and it's got the Fairy Tera with Fairy Blast, Tera Blast, there you go, and it's got superpower set up with lefties and knockoff. So I think that this thing is going to be like a late game sweeper. I don't really know if I'm going to lead it. Kind of depends what he has, because he's actually quite weak to fighting, right? He's got Rhydon, he's got Snorlax, he's got Archaludon, he's got Colossal. Like, superpower is super powerful this week. Fairy Tera 2 just kind of lets me hit everything else. Knockoff is really good just to remove items, especially in game 1. With these two having double knockoff. Could be another lead. I'm thinking that could be a lead for game 2, depending on a win or a loss and what he brought. But in all honesty, if I had to guess, I think that I'd be bringing this in a game 2 as kind of a cleanup mon, if I had to guess. Alright, and with all that in mind, that is going to be our team for week 1 of the draft. So, super excited this week. I think we got a pretty good chance. I'm pretty happy with the team. I think it works pretty well together. So, only thing left to do is just jump straight into the match. Alright, let's do it. Alrighty, so we are just trading our Teras. So I've just sent over my Teras, just waiting for that. I've got my little notebook, so I'll be just jotting down kind of like interesting calcs and stuff like that. Making sure I got all the Teras here, just so I can kind of keep track of little things like that. So we just traded Teras. So he's got my Teras, I've got his. So quickly, we've got, he's bringing Sinistcha with Ghost Tera. He's got Pelipper with Grass Tera, which I was not expecting. He's brought Riolu with the Fighting Tera, Colossal with Grass Tera, Archaludon with Stellar Tera, which is something I did not think of, but it's actually really good. And then Palmont with Electric Tera. So, we will just trade the code and then we'll jump straight into the match. Alrighty, so after a little bit of tech fails there, we finally found each other. So, just gonna go, good luck, have fun. Alright, so let's have a little look. So he's got Sinistcha, Pelipper, Riolu, Colossal, Archaludon, and Pawmot. So I think I'm just going to go with my original lead here of Infernape and Illumise. I think that I will be able to catch him off guard game 1 with the Grass Tera into with the safety goggles. Alright, and with that in mind, good luck to Jack and good luck to the no X-Bat limits. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Alright. Pick our team, our beautiful team. And the music. Is there one where I can just have it off? None. Perfect. Alright. So, we've got Ghost Tera on Sinistcha, we've got Grass Tera on Pelipper, Fighting on Riolu, Colossal has Grass, Stellar on Archaludon, and then Electric on the Pawmot. So, Pawmot's going to be a double shock set for sure. The Stellar Tera, man, I think that just screams Assault Vest to me. This should still work, right? It's just, what do I do in the back? I think I have to bring Mence in the back. It looks pretty good into his team. So does Electivire though. Electivire does look really good. I think Malamar will be absolutely incredible in game 2 though. Because with Fairy Tera, we hit both those fighting types. Knockoff's really strong, and then Superpower obviously is great. So I think I might save that for game 2. Game 1 though, it's either a beautiful little Moana or it's Livewire. So what do I... So let's say turn 1 goes off, and that works out well. I think Follow Me is good, because then I can also prevent coaching. Works well with Double Shock, because then I just get a +1 speed. I'm going to go Electivire here. It could have been Sinistcha, but yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, let's get into it. I'm so pumped. I'm so ready. Okay, let's do it. Alrighty. Game 1, baby! Alright, who's he got? Ooh! Interesting! It's Sinistcha and Pawmot. Okay. Could be a Fake Out coming out here. Could be... it could be Trick Room. I could just go like a Sunny Day Heat Wave here. I don't really think Grass Tera is good for me on this turn. I could just try and Fake Tears and just Heat Wave. I think that is a pretty good option. If that doesn't work, then I could just swap into Electivire. I don't really see him setting up here, so I don't think Salamence is the switch. I think I'm just going to Heat Wave and just try and get rid of the Sinistcha maybe. Oh, he does switch Pawmot. Okay, is he going into Pelipper maybe? Yeah, he's going into Pelipper. Okay. Could have Sunny Dayed there. I was kind of thinking about it a little bit, but that's alright. This Heat Wave's not going to do a whole lot, but it's definitely not doing nothing. Alright, so it's not Clear Amulet. Oh, don't tell me I miss. Okay, I missed the Pelipper. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, alright, we did 50. Ooh, and a burn. Alright, 50-ish in the rain. So 50%. It does Trick Room. Okay, alright, it's got Trick Room. It's got Trick Room. 50% rain, -2 special defense. Okay, now we're in the rain here. I can just reverse the rain like instantly. What's the I could have wide guard though. But does he want to play so passive? I don't think so. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Grass Tera into the Pelipper. Sunny Day. I am in Trick Room. Oh no, but then he could just easily go for he could easily just hit me with a Hurricane here. No, but not if I put the sun up. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's do this. And Sunny Day. So then I have used my Tera, but I think that's okay. Let's have a look at my beautiful boy, my son. His amazing Flower Crown. Alright, Z Tera as well. No Tera from him. Sunny Day. I would love to see a wide guard from Pelipper to make my day. No, just Shadow Ball. Alright, so it's going to be a double up into Infernape. Oof, that did a lot. And it was Muddy Water. Yes, we live. Nice. Alright, we get a big Grass Knot up here. Okay, 50%. Do I live through the turn? We live through the turn. Awesome. Okay, so Sinister also has Shadow Ball. And then Pelipper has Muddy Water. Okay. Now, this position doesn't look incredible, but it's also not awful. Because I didn't bring my Comfey here. If I had Comfey in the back, I would be sitting really pretty right now. But I know he's got Pawmot in the back. So I know he's got Pawmot, he's got Trick Room up for another couple turns. Which tells me that he's not Tailwind. He's definitely not Tailwind. It's a pretty free Shadow Ball into Illumise and then just another Muddy Water, right? I think a switch into there, plus a Protect. Yeah, he does switch Pelipper. That makes sense. Back into Pawmot. Just to fake out pressure if I had to imagine. So we'll swatch out our 8 into our epic Electivire. He looks so shiny. Should just be a Shadow Ball into Illumise. Yep, perfect. So I've shown Protect, I've shown Grass Knot, I've shown Heat Wave, I've shown everything on him except Tailwind. Okay. This burn is kind of chipping away quite nicely, honestly. Now, the only problem is I got rid of Struggle Bug for Tailwind because I was so worried about a fast Archaludon. But I think it's slow. I think he has Tailwind on Pelly, which kind of is really rough. But I should be slower than a speedy Pawmot here. So I think just a knockoff and a swap into Mence here is good. Drop an Intimidate. Yeah, because I kind of want to keep Infernape around just in case he has the just in case he's got the Archaludon in the back, which I could see. I could see Archaludon being in the back. Late game sort of swing up here. Alright, Iris. Drop that attack. He's not Clear Amulet. He's Terroring. No, who is Terroring? Yeah, Electric. Okay. Okay, so he's Terrored. Mucha Gotcha. Yep. That's a lot into Electivire, actually. Damn. Okay, do I get the knockoff off first? Yes, I do. Doesn't kill. Damn. Mental Herb. Alright. Mental Herb. This is going to be an immense, huh? Alright, we live that. That Intimidate can clutch. Okay. Die to burn. Nice. Awesome. Dies to burn. So he's Mental Herb. And then here's Electro. What is that move called again? Electro something. Double shock. Double shock. So I think it is kind of risky. Because he's going back into Pelipper here. How many turns of Trick Room is there? It's one more turn of Trick Room. Do I think a close combat knocks me out? I do have some calcs. Let's have a look. What do you call it again? Walmart. Yeah, close combat is going to knock me out. But I think that's... But he's so fast, right? I think I just Supercell Slam into Pelipper. And... Do I drop a Draco on him? I think I kind of need to drop this to get a Sash, right? Yeah, let's drop a Draco. Ooh, he swapped! Oh, please be Archelodon. Yeah, I think that's Archelodon. Nice! Oh, that's actually a huge Draco then. And he is Tailwind! Oh, that's so cool. Alright, he is Tailwind. Alright, how much does this do? Oh, yeah, he ain't Assault Vest. No way. AV, no. Alright, Pelipper's gone, but that actually works really well for him because he's Tailwind in the Trick Room. That's so smart. I don't think that his defenses went up. Yeah. Okay. In this position, I think, because I do have Tailwind in the back, which I am now thankful for, I think just to follow me, because he can't do any damage because he's got an electric type and electro type. He can't Tera, he can't steal a Tera. He's also not Life Orb, which I should take note of on the Walmart. Not Life Orb. So, with that in mind, I am -2. Another Draco would kill, but I think Brick Break is honestly better. But I can just easily kill, both of these with this. Oh no, I can't Sunny Day. Okay, let's just get rid of Arch. Unless he has Protect. Oh no, I forgot. He has Fake Out. Oh, why did I forget about Fake Out? Oh, here's Electro Shot. Damn it. Okay. So he is going to be able to pick up the KO there. I think this is definitely still a losing position. I'm not in the clear here. I think I have to run... Okay, so if I go into Illumise here, can I Sunny Day? No, because I need to Tailwind. But then I'm not putting any offensive pressure with this. I'd have to low kick it. Cause then but then he'd have to close combat me. Man, I think I lose. Oh, I think I lose here. Because I don't think that I can get off this low kick, right? I mean, I have to try. I have to Tailwind. Yeah. Could he be AV though? Because he might just have Protect, right? Who did I hit him with? I hit him with the Draco. How much does Draco do with a non... Because I'm not sure if I can win this one, so I might just be thinking about like my game 2 plan here. Into Archelodon. Yeah, he does have Protect. Alright, he's got Protect, so he's not EV. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, really? He's just taking out Illumise. Oh, I lived! No way! Okay. There's no way I just lived that. Holy. Okay. We do this and then we sunny day. Whew! Jeez! Wow, Illumise, that defense is coming in clutch. Alright, no more rain. Rain is gone. So, he is close combating. Yeah, and I did die. Alright, if he is Sash here, then I lose. Right? Oh, wait. Okay. Interesting. Oh no! He's Power Herb! For the sun! Wow. Props to Jack, man. That is some great prep. Okay, he's perfect. His Tailwind's out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Looking at what he brought, because he was Tailwind and Trick Room, I was not expecting him to have be able to use both in the same match and as effectively as he did, honestly. Props to him. What would I have done different in this one? Honestly, I think that I would have, that turn 1, I really did need to KO the, I really did need to KO that, Sinister. But I wasn't expecting Pelipper to switch in, you know? So what was his lead? His lead was Sinister and Pelipper, right? And he went for Trick Room. Which is not what I was expecting. Oh no, it was Palmont. Sorry, it's Sinister. Yeah, I think he's Sash. Okay, I am faster. So, 8. Faster. And he is Sash. Yeah. Alright, that was a good game. That was a really good game. And I KO myself to the Life Orb. Alright, that was a good first game then. I think my pivot would be Malamar. I think a Malamar pivot could be the go. Okay, we'll set for the next match, and I'll see you then. Alrighty, getting into our next match here. I think for this next one, Illumise just did not feel good because I had to run Tailwind, Sunny Day, and Fake Tears this week, but I just provide absolutely no threat, like, at all. And honestly, I think I got kind of lucky to get as close as I did, really. So, for my pivot, do I think he changes up his lead of Sinister and Hormot? Maybe. The only problem is, with Malamar, I can't superpower in front of Sinister, because Sinister, 1, is Ghost Tera, but 2, I can't, like I don't have Safety Goggles or Grass Tera on Malamar, I've got Fairy Tera. but I also do pressure knockoff, right? So, but he is Mental Herb on Sinister, and I don't have any taunt, so that's good. That's a useless item. The Power Urban Arch is actually such great tech. I was not thinking that. I was thinking AV all the way. But yeah, the Power Urban is so good. Sash on Pawmont is pretty common, which means he'd have to be Eviolite on Riolu actually, because I saw Riolu and I was thinking, okay, he'd be Life Orb on Pawmont, Sash on Riolu, but that was not the case. So for game 2, I don't mind a Comfey Malamar lead here with late game Ape does look kind of good here next to Iris. Next to Iris. Yeah. I don't know. Illumise I thought would be such a key part here, but yeah, I just couldn't do it. I feel like it's a mistake not bringing Electivire and Illumise, but they just kind of felt not useless, but they were kind of just kind of dead weight there at the end. But now I don't have a way to sit in front of Archelodon. Okay. He's going for the coaching strat. Cool. I can deal with that. Awesome. Now, if he's gone Colossal and Riolu, I think Riolu doesn't get a single water move unless he uses Water Tera, but he's not Water Tera, he's Fighting Tera. So I really don't think that there's a way that he can, I think there's a way that he can stop me from going this plus this. Draining Kiss plus Superpower. Because he's Grass Tera, so he could Tera. But Colossal doesn't get any bug moves, right? No, not a single bug move. Plus I'm faster anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Good switch into Sinister. He is gonna Tera. Probably Tera Grass. Right? Yeah, it's Tera Grass. Am I missing a water move that Riolu has? Water. No, it only gets Rain Dance. Okay. Alright, Draining Kiss. Do half. So he's definitely Eviolite. Coaching. Yep. Coaching. It's good to know that I am faster. You know, because Triage is +3. Oh man, this thing is bulky as sin. Holy moly. Is he just going for the KO on Comfey? Flare Blitz. Does half. God damn. Is he Life Orb? No. Okay, so he's Flare Blitz. Okay. I can just fully stop that from happening next turn. Do I think that he goes and KO's Comfey though? Probably not, right? He could swap Riolu out, but Fairy is just really good to his team. He could swap... because he won't be able to get another coaching off, right? And he doesn't kill me unless he gets a crit. So I do think knockoff is actually just a better overall play in case of the swap into Sinister. Because then he heals Riolu with Hospitality, and then he could go for like a trick. Okay. Headphones just cut out. That's all good. So he did detect. Oh, he's AV. And he's Heavy Slam. Okay. And he's detect. Okay. Man. Jack is really good, man. Like, I am not really that good at this sort of thing. But he is great. He's a really good player. Do I just go Ape? I think so. I don't think he can really do anything into a Heat Wave plus Superpower into this slot. Because we knocked off the AV. and he's coaching Detect, and he's definitely Eviolite, based on my Dronicus. Right. Okay. Alright, he's coaching again, but I am faster, so should get the attack off here. Heat Wave. Oh, I don't miss the Colossal. I didn't even think about Flash Fire. No! It gets Flash Fire! I didn't even look at that! Yeah, it gets Flame Body and Flash Fire. Oh, dude. Rock Slide. Okay, we do live. Yeah, man, this goes to show. I need to prep more. I need to do more prep. I went kind of fast this week. Yeah, I don't really think too heavy. I just was so tunnel visioned on like Steam Engine. I was so focused on like, how does Riolu help Colossal besides coaching? Obviously, that's how. Now, Flash Fire. It gets more damage to its next attack. Okay. Well, in that case, I kind of had to Grass Tera. Right? So that I can get around the Rage Powder. Oh wait, he's not Hospitality. He didn't get a thing. He is Heat Proof. Oh, yeah, he's Heat Proof. So if I Grass Tera plus a knockoff. Yeah. Alright. 2 fiery Grass Teras on the field here. Yeah, he is really good actually. Like that was, all his prep has been actually phenomenal. Yep, Rage Powder. So I should hopefully be able to KO here. Nice! Alright, cool. Infernape picks up the KO on Colossal there. His Tera's gone. But I'm still like really down here. I'm definitely not out of it yet. Ooh! And we pick up the 1-hit KO with a crit. I'm not sure what the crit matters because I am up in attack. I'm not sure how many. Either 1 or 2. We knew it was Mental Herb. And so he's got Riolu in the back. Coaching next to who though? Holmont? No, coaching next to Arch. Alright, Arch does have Protect. Oh no, I killed Riolu. Ooh, okay. Okay. I don't want to throw. I really don't want to throw. I think just an Aurasphere plus a Superpower. It was +2. I'll run the calc after. I'll be interested to see. It was +2 Mal on Sinister. Okay. I don't see how this play doesn't work. If he protects, I just get more Lefty's recovery. Yeah. Okay, he does just protect. That's fine. I do have Mence in the back, which will be faster. We made sure that Mence was faster than our Chaladon no matter what. So, yeah. It is always scary to Tera like such a low HP mon, but I did just think that the Rage Powder was definitely going to come out there. I don't think he had any reason to not Rage Powder, because we are +2/+2, yeah. Yep. Alright. I'm going to Aurasphere, and then we're going to Superpower. Hopefully, this KOs. Let's see how much it does. Oof! It's sturdy! Wow! And then Infernape takes it down to Sash. Well, into sturdy range. Interesting. Electro Shot. It is Power Herb. We'll see how much this does. See if we live, actually. What are we at? So this is +1 special attack. With the power herb. Let's have a look and see Malamar can live. No. Okay. So we die at half. Malamar dies at half there. Alright. This is where we drop our Brick Break for the first time. Damn, man. I can't believe he's not stamina. He's sturdy. I thought maybe Stalwart, but not sturdy. Wow, he's so interesting. So he's heat proof, flash fire, and sturdy. So he's got double sash pretty much, right? Wow. Great prep, man. I should be faster than our Chaladon no matter what. Okay, we are. Awesome. Woo! Alright, that was close at the end there. That's what I mean, man. Arch is a scary, scary mod. Alright. 1-1. We won a game. Yes. Awesome. And you know what? Malamar and the Ape, baby, are coming in clutch. Doing really good there. Alright. We'll load up for the next one. Hopefully we can get the victory that really matters. Some interesting things that I've come across here. I think Sinister is more offensive, which I was, again, not expecting. I need to do more prep. Oh. What has happened there? Are we good? Okay. Alright, we're good. Okay, cool. So, I've got a lot of good information, right? I've got the ability on pretty much everyone. Stamina, heat proof, Prankster, and then the flash fire. That caught me so off guard. But it makes sense because he's grass Tera. I should have looked at that and been like, but I thought it was for the water, like so he could use a water move on himself. Probably is too. Oh no, but he's not Steam Engine. Think. Okay. What worked for him the first game? What worked for me the second game? Second game for me, Malamar worked really well. Comfey, just that lead worked perfectly into his lead, which I kind of thought because he didn't bring those two. So I thought, okay, he'd probably bring those two on the next game. In terms of what worked, and what I think will work in this match, I think this could work. Sorted against Trick Room. Does Heat Proof reduce the damage? Yeah, reduces the damage. Reduces burn damage too, I should have noticed that. I think I need to bring you. I just don't know if Malamar can do it. Oh, I don't know who to bring. Malamar was really good at that in game. I'm not bringing Illumise again, man. Illumise in that first game just felt bad. I don't think I'm ever going to run 4 status moves. I think I'm skilled enough to be able to position well enough around that. I need some offense, especially because of the Arch, man. I was set up for an AV, full HP, full special defense, Archaladon, but he's sturdy, mental herb, power herb, sorry. Okay, yeah, he's going with this lead first, which pretty much confirms that he's got Pelipper in the back. That's screaming Pelipper in the back. I do like bringing you down to Sash. What do I think he's gonna do here? He doesn't need to swap though because he's power herb. I think that if we go for, he's probably going to fake out and an Electro Shot. I could Grass Tera again. He'll go for a Steel move. We could just double Protect and Scout because he doesn't know I have Protect. Gets rid of a fake out, shows me if he's switching into Pelipper. It's quite passive, but I get some good information on what he wants to do. He's definitely Electro Shotting. I just don't know who his target is, because then that kind of tells me what he has at the back, right? Fake out into, yep, Comfey, which I would have not minded because I would have gone first. Electro Shot. If I had to guess, it's probably into Ape. Let's see. Power Up. Into Ape, yeah. Okay. So he is +1. But can an Electric Tera or not? Who is not? They are Sash. Yep. Into my Infernape. Just run a quick count. Okay, Electric Tera and... Let's see. What did I just do? Oh my god. I just did something bad. How did I get there? No, my calcs. I just ruined my calcs. No. Please tell me the sets are there. 50 against a... I don't know enough time. I think I just Draining Kiss plus Heat Wave. He swaps out. Into Pelly. Pelly. Into Sinistcha. Okay. And he's protecting. Oh, nice. I want to still run that Cal. Alright, decent. Heat Wave. Please connect. We are the Aussie Heat Waves after all. Beautiful. Nice. Good damage. Is that in range? I think it is. Alright, so we know he has Sinistcha. We know he has Palmer in the back. I'm just gonna run this through. Yeah, okay, he would have killed me. Okay. I think this is good because he can't Tera defensively, right? And he can only KO one of my Mons right now. So I do like this. If he was to switch into something, it would be Pelipper. I'm like 100% sure it's Pelipper in the back. But I don't mind that because then his rain is like already kicking off. Yeah, okay, let's do this. He doesn't swap. Alright, we're bringing it. We're bringing it down to 30. Cool. Course, yeah. Ape. Look at that! Look at that damage! Alright, so he's +1 on Arch. Right now it's +1. And he's Dragon Pulse. And we do die. Okay. I am not sure. Because he's probably going to protect. And I'm like almost positive that he's got Pelly in the back. I'm almost positive he's got Pelipper in the back. So if I go for Electivire here, we pressure that, it could Tera. What is it Tera against? Tera Grass. Yeah, okay. Let's go with this. And these two are great supportive pieces for my Malma in the back. It's Colossal! Interesting. Okay, Draining Kiss is really free into this slot. He has Flare Blitz, and then he has Rock Slide. Yeah, he does have Rock Slide. And he's AV, so he probably doesn't have Protect. Has he Terrestrialized yet? No, he hasn't. Neither have I. So I think it's a super free Draining Kiss. It does force the Protect, right? Am I behind enough that I need to do this? I don't think so. I don't think I am. I think the Protect is so obvious that I just have to do it. I'm gonna low kick. Here's grass tearing. Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to Draining Kiss into that slot. But I just don't know how ballsy he is, right? I don't know if he feels like he's behind and needs to make a play and not protect. But he does just protect, yeah. That's the safest play. It's what I expected. Because I thought he might be earthquaking right now and that could be really bad. But we'll see how much this low kick does. Pretty decent damage. Heavy slam. Oh, I live. Oh, that's actually huge. And then we got Mally in the back. Alright, he can't stop Draining Kiss plus Follow Me. Because he either switches Archaludon out and we break the other one down the stash, and he... Oh, but it's Rock Slide kill. Hang on. He's got Rock Slide. Colossal. Let's just go max attack. Adamant with Rock Slide in doubles against my Abbey. Draining Kiss plus Follow Me just in case. He gets the double! No, he got the double protect! No way! Oh no! Missed the Rock Slide! Fuck. I just lost. No! No way! No way! He just got the double protect. Oh, Nate, you idiot. You always Draining Kiss there because you Draining Kiss, you get more health back, the Rock Slide doesn't KO. Damn it! Okay. Okay. Let me quickly have a look. Max speed. Timid is 150. Please tell me I'm faster than 150. Okay, we're 100% faster than this Archaludon. So he's superpower on the left. We knock off on the right. Damn, man, he got the double. I mean, he's playing perfectly to his win con there. That's just unfortunate for me that he's got the double there. Okay, so Electivire knocks out the Archaludon. Superpower into the Colossal. Okay, does some decent damage. We get our defense buff. What are you going for? Do I look at this? Oh, I lost. Damn. Damn indeed. What would I do different there? I don't even know. I don't even know. Damn, man, I just lost on a 50-50. I did, honestly, I could have come back into this match if I just Draining Kissed the Colossal, but I don't know what I did, but I accidentally pressed like the Windows key or something on my computer, and then my calcs just like went away. So I had enough time to see that I would have lived the Rock Slide with a Draining Kiss onto the Colossal, and then that would have put more damage on it for now. I probably still would have been in a losing position. But yeah, man, that's just a rough. That's just a rough a feeling there. It's more annoying that I didn't get stomped, right? Like if I got stomped and I was like, you know what, this player is like, there's no way that I was beating them. Like their prep was amazing. Obviously, Jack prep was incredible, but I felt like I definitely had an opportunity to win this game. Like I was on such a good position from the start there, but I just couldn't pull through there in the end. Hang on. That electro shot did nothing. And I killed the Colossal. Because all I know from him is double shock and fake out. I don't know anything else. I have Tera here, so then I am now resisted to his... Hang on. Oh my god. Don't show me the light! Don't show me that there's hope! He's got Nuzzle! Oh my god! Wait! Does he have another move? I've got double shock, fake out, Nuzzle. Super power for a defense buff. He's nuzzling. Is he just trying to paralyze me so he has more of an opportunity to kill me with something else? Super power? Oh my god. Oh my god! Malamar! My 4-point pick, by the way. 456, call me Mr. Squid Game. Holy. Okay. Trying to be smart here. What is any possible move that he could have that could kill me as Fairy type? He might be coaching, I don't know. Physical moves. He's clicked double shock and it didn't do a lot. Play rough, but that doesn't affect me anymore. He's a steal. Okay, he gets Metal Claw. GG. He just sent GG in the chat. He is close combat. He is CC. Come on, Malamar! Oh, it's paralyzed! No. I should have protected it. Okay. Does he kill me with a crit with close combat? I don't think so. I'm gonna hit him with Tera Blast. Close combat. No crit. No crit. Malamar, breakthrough. No way! I thought I lost for sure! Let's go, Malamar! Yes! Oh! GG Jack, man. What a game. What a way to start off the league. I just won! Oh, Malamar, I love you. The squid. My squid. Oh. GG. GG, man. Wow. That is incredible. I can't believe it. Honestly, props to you, Jack. This was such a good game. Like, the prep was immaculate, right? Heat proof on Signature. Was not expecting that at all. The Tailwind plus Trick Room on that first game, like, I was not expecting that at all. He is definitely more offensive as a Sinister. It's probably like his Sinister, like, special offensive sweeper in the Trick Room. The Colossal with that Flash Fire AV set, that's actually really cool with coaching. That is a sick set. The Archaludon set, not expecting that at all. I would love to know what the last move was, because I had Electroshock, Protect, and Dragon Pulse. And then like the Heavy Slam was great for Colossal for the Comfey. The Polmot set was good. I was not expecting Nuzzle. I was expecting like a Revival Blessing or something like that for Arch. Yeah, that was incredible. Well, week 1, got a win. I felt like my prep was not really that good, but we managed to come out on top. Like, I thought on that double protect, I thought I lost. Like, seriously, I thought I was out. But the 4-point Malamar, man, I'm telling you, I said it in my draft analysis. Malamar is the pick of the draft. So underrated, so strong. Like, I just put him in a pinch there at the end. 2 physical attackers, but I have Malamar. I win. Wow. Week 1 done. Alright, I'll catch you next week for week 2.